Guys, welcome back. So in this video we'll see how to find leaders in an array. So what is leader in an array? So if we take 17, so it should be greater than all of its right element. So as we can see that 17 is greater than all of its right element, greater than 4, greater than 3, greater than 5, greater than 2. So it is greater than all of its right elements, so we can call 17 as a leader. And then if we take 4, so 4 is not greater than 5. It is greater than 3 and 2, but it is not greater than 5. So we can't say that 4 is our leader. Then if we check for 5, so 5 is greater than 2. That is only the right element towards 5. So we can say 5 is our leader. Note that our last element will always be our leader because there is no right element to it. Okay, so our last element will also be your leader. So these three elements are leaders in an array. So we have to find this. So the very first approach that comes to your mind is by checking this element with all of its right element. If it's greater than all of its right element, then we can clearly say that this is our leader in an array. Okay, so let's just see. If we take 16 first, so we'll check 16 with all of its right element. So it's not greater than 17. So we can't say that 16 is leader. 16 was not our leader. Then we check for 17. 17 is greater than 4, 17 is greater than 3, 17 is greater than 5, 17 is greater than 2. So 17 can be our leader, okay, because it's greater than all of its right element. Then we check for 4. 4 is greater than 3, 4 is not greater than 5. So no need to check for further element because it's not greater than 5. So 4 is not our leader. Then we check for 3. 3 is not greater than 5. So no need to check further. So 3 is not our leader. Then we check for 5. 5 is greater than 2. Then we can clearly say that 5 is also a leader. And if we check for 2, will always be a leader because there is no next right element to it. So 2 will always be a leader, note that, okay. So let's just see the pseudocode of this approach. So this is the pseudocode of the previous approach that we have discussed by using two loops and by checking if its current element is greater than all greater, then you can clearly say that this is our leader. So this is the code. So the time complexity of this approach will be O of n square because we are using two loops here, right? So in this approach, we'll scan the element from right to left and we'll keep track of maximum till now. Whenever our maximum changes its value, we'll print that value, okay. So the at very first our maximum will be at our last element. So we'll print that because I have clearly said that last element will always be a leader because there is no next right element to it. So we'll print that 2 and we'll iterate through this whole array. At the first, our 2 is at last element, so it's not greater than max, so we'll not print and we'll just move the pointer, and our pointer is at 5, so we'll check if 5 is greater than max element or not. So in this case it's greater than 2, that is our max. So 5 is greater than max, so we'll change our max, so our max will become 5 now. Then we'll print it because it's greater than max, right? So this is our leader only. Then we'll come at 3 and we'll check if 3 is greater than 5, that is our max, or not. So in this case 3 is not greater than of max, so we'll not do anything, we'll just move. Then again we'll come at 4, so we'll check if 4 is greater than our max or not. So 4 is not greater than our max, so we'll do nothing, we'll just move. And again we'll check 17 with max. So our max is at 5 now, so we'll check 17 with 5. So 17 is greater than max, that is 5, so we can increase our max, so our max will at 16 now, okay, 17, sorry. Then again we'll print 17 because 17 is our leader because it's greater than all of its right element. Then we'll come at 16. So 16 is greater than max or not? Our max is at 17 now. So we'll check if our 16 is greater than max. So 16 is not greater than 17, that is max. So we can't say 16 our leader, so we'll not print it. So we have got our leaders in an array by this approach, by setting the maximum. Okay, so let's just, so this is for storing the last element, and we'll just print, because our last element will always be our leader. Okay, and we'll just iterate through this loop, and whenever we'll get any element greater than max, so we'll change our max to that element and we'll just print that. Okay, because this will be always be a leader, the max will always be a leader. Okay, so the time complexity of this solution will be O of n, because we are using one loop only, we are iterating through once only. Okay, in the previous approach we are iterating twice, so the time complexity remain O of n square, but in this we are iterating once, so the time complexity will be O of n. So that's it. Hope you like this video. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel, and till then, bye. I'll see you in the next video.